This week on Inside Bowling, I have the youngest star in professional bowling, Pete Weber. Pete, what got you interested in bowling?
Well, naturally, my father's Dick Weber, and he had a lot to do with that. He owned a bowling alley, and when we got old enough, he'd let us walk in and just go push the ball down the lane. And all the kids took it up for a profession, and now I'm the only one left out here on tour.
Did you bowl when you were a junior? Did you bowl in a junior bowling program?
Yeah, we had a junior bowling program in St. Louis. We had a junior archway tournament that ran like I'd say twice a month, and that was good for experience to match play and everything.
How many years have you been bowling in this tour, in a PBA tour?
This is my 4th year as a PBA member and full-time on tour.
I seen you on TV, so how many times have you won? How many times do you remember, how many titles?
I have 2 titles and 4 second places. I don't like those second places. I'd rather take the first place. Started on tour.
Yeah, started on tour.
You just fill out an application, have 3 members in good standing sign the application, send it into the office, and normally they won't turn you down. They'll automatically accept you.
Well, Pete, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks so much, Dave.
And we'll be right back with more Junior Bowlers Gazette right after this.
For me, I like to roll the ball and stroke the ball. With this new urethane finish in the last few years, I haven't been doing as well as I used to. I used to like the lacquer finish because my ball would skid through the heads, and now it rolls a little early for me, so it's a little tougher. I feel I'm bowling just as well as I have them, but my ball doesn't hit quite as hard, and consequently I don't score as much.
Well, we appreciate you being on the show, and we appreciate being up here in Limerick.
Okay, thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Bowlers Gazette right after this.
Today on Inside Bowling, I'm here with one of the future stars of PBA Tour, Steve Wonderlich. Steve, what got you interested in bowling?
Well, my father was a good bowler, and I played a lot of other sports, but my dad kept me interested in bowling through high school, and I just got into it as a career possibility, and really I'm enjoying myself so far.
Did you bowl when you were a youngster? You like on a team, bowling team, a young team?
Yeah, I started when I was 13 in St. Louis. They have a great youth program in St. Louis, and there was a lot of other good bowlers, and then they have a small tournament system there called the Junior Archways, and some real good coaching, and it's a real good program for the young bowlers in St. Louis.
When did you start the tour? What year?
I bowled part-time in 1980 and then came out as a full-time player in 81.
Have you won any tournaments at all?
No, I've never won. I've been close a few times, but I'm still knocking on the door.
How close? Second, third?
I finished 3rd twice, and 4th twice, and 5th.
Okay, when you came in 3rd, do you remember who beat you out?
Well, the last time I finished 3rd, Marshall Holman beat me. He shot 250, and I shot 230. And the time before that, Tom Milton beat me. Both of them went on to win, so I guess I lost to the right guy.
Well, Steve, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And that'll be all for this week of Junior Bowlers Gazette. Right after that, we'll be right back.
7, be a mentor.
Welcome to Inside Bowling. We have a pro bowler here with us now. How many years have you been on the tour?
This will be the completion of my 6th full year out here.
And what got you started in bowling?
I started when I was 7 years old, and I bowled every year since then. I'm 31 now, so I've been bowling 24 years.
Did you bowl in the junior programs?
Oh, yes. I bowled all through the junior programs and went through the preps, bantams, and junior leagues.
What kind of average did you carry as a junior?
The highest average I carried was 191.
When, after you graduated from the juniors, when did you become a pro bowler?
Well, I graduated from the juniors when I was 17, and I went to college for 4 years, and I became a pro when I was 27. So that was 10 years later.
What made you decide to give the pro tour a try?
Well, I always dreamed about it when I was a kid, but I really never, after about the 10 years after I got out of high school, I really never gave it much thought, and then I started taking bowling seriously about about 7 or 8 years ago, and I just kept getting better and better. And then finally, I got a couple of people approached me with some money that wanted to, had me try the Pro Tour. So that's what got me started.
About how many games do you practice a week?
Usually, when I'm home off the tour, somewhere between 40, 60 games a week. When I'm out here, we only have time to practice maybe at most 10, 15.
And that would be usually like a day like today with the Pro-Ams and so forth.
Yeah, today or possibly yesterday.
How many, you usually come in like a day before the Pro-Ams start?
Yeah, usually we get here, like on this format, we get here the day before or maybe 2 days before, depending on if there's a rabbit squad or a PTQ as they call them.
And how do you go about going to the different tours? Do you have a van, or how do you get there?
Yes, I just bought a van last May, and I travel a tour in that and stay in motel rooms.
Does it get a little bit tiring sometimes?
Very, very tiring. It's not only the physical strain, but the mental strain of bowling out here every week against the greatest bowlers in the world. And it wears you down after a while. Sometimes you have to take a break. I usually take 1 or 2 weeks off at least a year.
Okay, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back with more of the Bowlers Gazette right after this.